Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You're back. We're back. Let them shoot. It's Tuesday night. What a big weekend. To my very right.
It's your boy MJ, Born Africa Gang. Blessed to be here. Great weekend. Man, we'll get into it though.
We shall.
To my left.
Riley. It's Riley. It's going short, sharp, simple. Riley.
Yeah, cool.
To my left.
PBB in 4K. Elon Musk. Entrepreneur. PBB. Chaos Kid. B Roads. Maldini. Regen. Drogba presence in the box. What else have I been called?
Oh, you're doing stuff you've been called.
Yeah. Because there's a long list that we probably can't say on the air.
Oh my god. It's harder.
Long pant bud. Third leg wizard.
Oh wow.
Alright, that's enough from you.
Crispiest hairline on YouTube.
You reckon you've got best hairline in the game?
Yeah.
In Let 'em Shoot?
Yeah.
You reckon yours is better than Deny?
I don't know.
His gets
Ours
painted.
is pretty crisp.
Mine's never been painted.
That's true.
What else is there? His gets pushed back too. Mine's never been pushed.
Critch?
Yeah. Come on, bro.
What?
Come on, bro.
Critch isn't up there? Top three?
Critch has got pushed back.
Critch isn't up there.
three, he
Top
could
three
be.
hairlines?
He got pushed. He got pushed back
He's
3
younger,
M's.
so it makes sense.
3 millimeters, bro.
Yeah, if I get a cut, yeah. My hairline's.
MJ, what's yours looking like? I haven't seen.
I think top three is you,
Not
Critch, and Deny. Why is Mitch's not good? He
Mitch's
always
is
has a shape
alright.
up, doesn't he?
Yeah. I will give him
He
top
gets it
3
sprayed a
actually.
bit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch is clean.
Yeah.
I think so.
Box Geordie when he had box.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but Jesse's is
I mean, so let the hair grow out.
boxy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Really, yours alright?
Nah.
Oh,
Nah.
no good.
Yeah. He's
It's okay.
it's
not
clapped.
bad.
Looks right.
Sorry?
what? I said clap if you want Riley.
He said widow's peak.
Said clap if you want popcorn today.
No,
a
okay, this is what we're doing. I'll remember this. No.
You comment below who you think has the crispiest hairline and let him shoot. Bud thinks he's one.
That guy that commented Durag's gonna comment something. I bet now. He said
Oh,
this.
about MJ.
Yeah.
He said I've never seen him. The guy who said I've never seen him without the.
Just go on my Instagram.
It's true.
What is
Not
it?
true.
What is his Instagram?
Huh?
Well,
What's your Instagram?
Wagwan.
Wagman.
Oh. I used
Wagwan.
to think it was Wagwan.
It is Wagwan.
You used to think it was Wagman.
You
Yeah,
you used to
sorry,
say
Wagman.
That's
Yeah.
why I
You just confused me because you said the one I used to say. My bad.
Yeah, comment down below who you think has crispiest hairline. Guys, you got us up to 7k subs, which is good.
Oh,
Should we do something?
So this is the least they could do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It's about time.
nah, to be honest, they done well.
Yeah.
They did well.
Okay.
This is probably biggest growth, I reckon. In YouTube.
yeah.
Numbers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not individually.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
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 What year do you reckon you've grown the most in?
Height wise.
You obviously probably still.
No, I mean like as a person. We face challenges and you just rise up.
I don't know.
I know yours.
When's mine?
Why does he know yours?
Because I'm waiting.
Why is he?
Why are you worried?
Yeah, I'm
No, I'm waiting
I'm
for
intrigued
it.
to when it is.
When he fucking cut that fucking shit off his head.
You reckon that was the year?
That was the biggest growth I've
What?
seen of
Yeah.
Riley.
2019.
When he cut that shit off.
You know, if you just got like a side taper and just, I reckon that could look cool.
Nah.
Nah.
You know?
It was it was
The long hair was not it, bro.
and it was frizzy as
I actually don't even remember what
He
he
didn't
looked
take
like
care of it. I
He
don't
didn't.
think.
No, I
He
did.
just let it.
That's when
just
he
let
did-
it live.
No,
that's
no.
that's when he
I took
didn't
care of-
care
Yeah?
about life
Yeah.
or anything.
Oh.
Condition, brushed
yeah?
it, yeah.
He used to do crazy things.
I don't
back
even
then, bro.
remember what you look like with long hair anymore.
Good, man. That's how I wanted to be.
It
What
was
did you say
early
though, bro?
gunners though.
I want to delete
Don't worry
that.
about it.
I
No,
want to
don't worry
delete that part of my life. Not yours.
Oh, piss off, bro.
Not yours. Not
Oh.
when you're in it. Not when you're in it.
Oh.
I'm saying when we went on that trip to Dave. I didn't like that. I didn't like that trip that much.
Oh, man.
Really?
I had short hair, yeah.
Yeah, no, diverting away.
We
from
didn't really hang out with him when he had long hair.
Who?
Nah.
Maybe you did.
Yeah,
No, I don't think you did.
Nah, no one did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When he had long hair.
Yeah.
Oh. Is she a hairdresser?
Yeah, yeah.
we were just mates on the field.
Yeah.
We didn't used to hang out or stuff.
Yeah, we didn't hang out like that.
That's what I'm saying.
We was
but-
only friends
Because
with
then when he
Jordan.
cut his hair, you started hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Nah, that year I was hanging out with him.
When he cut his hair.
Oh, we were football friends. Sorry,
Yeah,
I wouldn't say we actually hung out otherwise.
yeah, we did.
When
When
you
we-
just said that we did it.
When we went to that what's that thing in near Broadburger?
Yeah.
You had long hair then.
No, he didn't.
Oh shit!
One day.
He cut it
Yeah,
at the start of preseason.
Yeah.
I thought it was just before the season.
No.
Yeah, you did good, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, comment down below who you think needs a cut badly. Let's get into it.
Where's
We need to start. Guys, FPL is back.
Yes. Come
If
on.
you don't know, now you know. We're doing it on fan tracks.
fan tracks.
So hit us up,
That's
fan
so
tracks.
yeah, exactly. So when fan tracks want to hit us up, they're gonna fan tracks FPL, which allows you to. I'm not doing an ad read until they
Yeah.
give us
Yeah.
money. But anyway, we're doing it on we're doing it on fan
Got
tracks.
free credit on the app.
Facts.
I'll start balling out.
Otherwise, Jeremy and I just got to write in the emails. Just give it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just gonna have it. So don't do that.
The first month is done. First 4 games is complete.
Can you
The
believe
ladder
it?
is complete.
Let's go.
And it was an interesting month. It could have gone either way,
Mm.
but this is the way it's gone. In first place, we have Blame Samuel in first.
Yeah.
In second place, we have my good friend, Mike Wazowski, Negro
Yeah.
Choreo. In third, we have Muhammad Abbas, which is actually Tom, not Bud.
It's so weird. He picks a kid's name.
In fourth place, we have Redemption Arc, who he's redeemed himself from last year already.
Both we have.
In fifth place, we have Us Now Forever, Mitch.
Mitch?
In sixth,
Wasn't he first?
Dick Suckers.
Yeah,
Man, you
Mitch
just
was first for a
survived.
while.
Just
You know how crazy it is?
Wait.
0.25 is what saved you.
when? From against you.
Yeah. That is
Really?
insane. 0.25 points.
Is that from a switch in position?
Nah.
Oh,
Because
you
He would still be.
these dogs didn't want to let me put on someone.
He didn't hold out his bench.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so there's no automatic subs anymore?
Nah.
Because Tom and him had that whole talk about it. And I was the one going, no, what the fuck's this?
None of us had it on. Yeah, we all had no automatic subs, and then we had to change it.
But I'm telling you the day. It was that day.
Okay.
So we change it from having it to not having it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
No, no.
Otherwise,
No.
No, we don't.
It's still not on.
Oh, okay.
But now
that's
everyone
good to
knows.
know. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
I don't want it.
Yeah. The first punishment forfeit loser is Shades FC, Denai Gapare. And the second is Bedrelden Abbas in last place.
I don't know what to. If I'm
the-
excited and not excited.
He's on the lowest points for of anyone in the comp.
Oh,
That's what
my
happens when you come
God.
last.
Not necessarily. You could lose
Yeah.
every game with high points.
Nah, Look, I'm excited, guys. You know, I haven't done a punishment, so I don't know what that feeling's like. I'm a bit nervous,
Yep.
but oh well. I'll try to do it to the best of my abilities.
Perfect segue. We have the punishment weird. You want to do Denai's first or yours?
Let's do mine.
Okay. And Bud's punishment forfeit for this week.
Wait, don't press it now.
I'm screen recording anyway.
Pancake day.
God.
You should have seen how close it was to Mormon as well.
It was one away from Mormon.
You know, I would rather Mormon.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
I would fucking love that.
Because food and shit, like it's gonna mess
Yeah.
with you.
Just so you know, you get one respin.
I don't want to use it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I got ghost chip, I would have
Fair
responded
enough,
right
yeah.
now. I would have cashed it in.
So Bud
so
got
funny.
pancake day. He has to go to our nearest pancake parlor or pancake establishment.
Yeah.
He cannot leave for either 18 hours or for every pancake he has, that takes off 1 hour. So you got to have at least, I'd say at least,
I might vlog the whole day.
yeah.
Like I'll wake up.
Around 15 pancakes will keep you there for Only 3 hours.
Okay.
You and Co sell pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do some nice little pancakes at You and Co. So.
Can we do it at you and Co?
It'll be decided. Potentially.
It means he's got to
He
eat
just-
quicker.
He can also just keep it open.
Or I'll just lock the door and he can just be there.
Inside.
And give me that old man seat.
What,
You
you
know
want
the
the
one that-
babies?
No, the one
No,
that comes
no.
in regularly.
Yeah, who gets
Give
the
me his seat.
He gets the
Tell him
coffee,
to get fucked.
you know, right next to the walkway to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the one that takes like 6 minutes to walk to his seat.
Yeah, he does park crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me his seat.
Is he still with
I want to
us?
see what he does.
Oh,
Really?
Is he gone?
oh my god!
Where'd he go?
On
went
the
upstairs,
stairs,
And you said, "Give me his seat" as
yeah, he's
well.
on the stairs. That's what I was saying.
Jesus.
I'm gonna do this next goal I score then.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 years.
So Bud's got Pancake Day,
Or I'll do the
Excellent.
I'll do
which
the
is
thing.
excellent because that is one of my favorites on the list.
That is
Yeah.
good.
So
Yeah.
we're going to set
I'm
you
a
up with a
vlogger.
little vlog camera,
No, give me the camera from the morning.
tripod. Yeah. Okay.
I want to wake up, brush my teeth,
Yeah, okay.
everything, with a bottle of Jack as well.
Okay. And denies is
Hope he gets a fucked up one. Oh nah, not really, because you won't do it.
Nah, he would die. Oh my god.
it was one away from
I was
one
gonna say
chip.
he would die.
Full body
Genuinely.
wax.
You know, that's something he would think
He's
about
got. I
doing.
think he's got hair
He's
on
got-
his
yeah.
chest. Yeah. I don't know.
But not like-
Probably.
But that's
Not
something he would
proper.
do, so it's good. He would definitely do that.
Okay. And if not, he's going to pay. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You'll probably get paid.
But if he pays now, that means it goes up next time he wants to pay.
True.
300, right?
100. Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
All right. Those are our punishments.
Good.
Excellent work.
Good work.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Fuck.
Recap from the weekend games. We'll start with the big game.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
North
Brighton.
London derby.
Chelsea.
Tottenham 0, Arsenal 1. Mark, you weren't present at the live viewing, but
Couldn't
I had to deal with
hate
a
watching.
bit of hate watches for an hour until he went quiet. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. It's the third Arsenal victory away at Tottenham in a row. For the first time since 1968. I might have made that up. But
70?
I think that's
Something
the
like that,
year.
yeah.
No, that was another fact.
No.
You stole that off something else.
No,
No, it's true.
it's true.
No, something. There was another fact about 68.
I don't know. But anyway, Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. This was a game of huge magnitude because a lot of people said our season was riding on the fact that we didn't lose.
Mm-hmm.
Went there, won the game. Mark, we're not going to start with you today. We're going to start with
yeah, cool.
Badrod Abbas.
Sorry, I'm just drinking water. Riley, you started.
That's
bro.
okay. But
go.
thoughts on the performance?
Look,
Thoughts
If
on
anyone-
the game?
if anyone watched the pod last week, I said it was gonna be a close game on the score. I said this doesn't define Arsenal's season, and I wanted a draw. That's what I said. That was my prediction. The game started off well in Tottenham's favour. You guys were under the pump for a bit. First 20 minutes, I'd say. They were peppering a little bit. They were connecting passes. Madison looked busy. He doesn't think so, but anyways.
I think he only looked busy.
They were positive. Like they were looking like they wanted a win and they were pushing. And a lot of like errors from you guys when you had won the ball meant they just got it back and kept pressing more. So that was positive for me. Like I liked that. And I fed off that, obviously. As you do as a football fan, you only go off moments.
As a hate watcher.
Yeah, you feed off things. You go off moments. So in that moment, I was feeling good. I was like, fuck, Arsenal going to drop points here. Maybe they're not going to get 3. I was going off it. My guy Kuti was killing it.
Debatable.
He was. He was eating up. Kuti was eating up. And then who? Son looked like R7 out there. Not prime R7, United. R7.
Current.
He'd get the ball and Travella pass it 2 meters this way. I was like, this guy's finished. What else happened? Yeah, I just didn't like Tottenham subs at all. I think they were probably the three worst subs I've seen brought onto a big game like that. He brought on a winger that did nothing. May as well just kept Brendan Johnson on.
I don't know, man.
No, I don't agree with that.
He did. What did he do that was positive? He didn't even take on.
Odegaard was
Is it
running
possible?
at him.
He didn't take
Is
on
it possible
Ewan
for him
Timber.
to try?
Sorry?
Is
Yes.
it possible for him to take on Timber?
You have to. He's on a yellow. I'm saying.
Is it possible?
No, but
dumb.
Does he have the minerals to do it? Is what I'm
Odegaard
saying.
was running at Timber the
No, he
whole
wasn't.
time. As soon as
Brendan
he came
Johnson
on.
wasn't
Because Brendan
good,
Johnson.
man.
no, but I'm
was doing-
saying. I'm not saying. I'm saying that sub was so like useless. He may as well just kept Brendan on because the guy did nothing different. Fresh legs. The left back's on a yellow, and he did not attempt to take him on to piss him off, get him aggravated, or even do anything to like rile him up. Nothing. Every time he would run at him, he gave him space to run at him as well, and he'd pass it off to Porro, or he'd pass it back into the middle. And I was just like, okay, what's the point of this sub? Sa, 3 long shots in 10 minutes, all of them hooked wide. What's this guy on? I couldn't believe it. Crowd wasn't even telling him to shoot. This guy just felt like he just had to pull it still. My guy Solanke was reenacting anime scenes because he did everything but try to score the goal. He even squared. When does a striker square a pass off? No, sorry, that was Madison. Madison squared that pass. Solanke takes 3 years to shoot and gets blocked by Saliba. The fuck's going on?
True.
He's trying to wind up it's like one of them anime shows. He's trying to wind up a long shot.
Kamehameha, you know?
It's real life, bro.
Kamehameha.
Shit doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Vicario is acting tough, man. Gets bullied by a 5'9" Timber. He can't be letting that shit happen. Got rustled up by him, bro. He grabbed him like this and he did nothing.
Do you know what's in here, Timber?
You said a Timber.
That dog.
Get that dog.
Couple standouts for Arsenal. Not gonna lie. I thought
His body's fighting his mind right now.
I thought the 2 centre backs were good.
Yeah, both of them.
Both or one?
No, they both were good. They both were good together. Saliba first half and Gabriel second half.
I'll take
That's how I
Gabriel
saw
all
it.
game, man.
Nah, because Saliba did have moments in the first where he was eaten up. He got a yellow that was very questionable. I don't think that was a yellow.
Oh, the Aussie ref.
Yeah. But in my eyes, I saw it as Saliba first half and Gabriel second half. But both together, very good. I didn't really like Trossard in the middle.
Really?
Nah,
I thought it was all right.
I wasn't feeling it. Martinelli is still Martinelli.
Yeah, facts.
Very poor decision making. Even chances where he could shoot, and I know he likes to shoot. Like there was that break he had where Porro was dispossessed and couldn't get back. And like Van der Ben's fast, but he slowed down to take the shot, and it was just a poor shot selection.
Had Sacco wide open right
Yeah,
next
as
to him
well.
as well.
Yeah, you either pass that early,
Or
like
you have
cross
to
it in
score.
early, or you shoot, get closer and shoot.
Yeah.
So very poor decision making from his end. But I think your subs were good.
Yeah,
I think
positive.
bringing on Sterling, not really Sterling. I would just say your subs were better than Tottenham's.
Oh, far better.
They affected the game more than Tottenham's. Shout out Mitch's guy Wanyeri. Is that his debut?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
he
played.
came on.
Yeah.
Didn't really have to do much because like they were obviously deep and he was like one of the high strikers. So, but yeah, that's all I had.
Good. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Mike, talk to him.
Look, for me, it was just I would say it was as close to a tactical masterclass as possible. I feel like
Facts.
if we had scored in the first half, perfect. There's no fault in any way.
You didn't feel shaky? Jorginho was a bit shaky.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're playing away and it's a derby game. There's always going to be a bit of anxiousness, nerves, but we managed it. We handled it. They didn't score. We had enough chances to go ahead many times. So I think we played perfectly. Like you said, standout performance. Gabriel, he was phenomenal. Timber, phenomenal. And also Raya. I thought Raya had a really good game. He
Big
made
save.
some huge saves in big moments. But it was just impressive. And I feel like you look at before the game, you had a lot of Spurs fans, rival fans as well, saying Arsenal's going to, you know, this is like they're not going to get through this. They got too many players missing, and I think it's shown now more than ever that Arteta's pragmatic. You know, when it's time to make big decisions tactically, formation wise, he gets it right. The subs were good. I can't complain, man. I was very, very impressed with the way we played, how we won the game. 3 points, baby.
Facts. I completely agree. I think when MJ's saying tactical masterclass, it's not so much that every performer played well individually. It's more so that we played how we played and Tottenham played how they play and they couldn't do a thing. No. Apart from that chance where they worked that opportunity in the first half, down the wing, the cutback, an easy shot and Raya saved it.
The Kulusevski shot?
Yeah. I don't remember another chance Tottenham created, a proper chance in the game.
They did.
They had a couple of chances in the first
one
half.
Madison should have shot and he passed it again. Was that No.
But they didn't create a big chance.
A lot of the
game.
chances were errors
Yeah.
for us, maybe overplaying, I'd say.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them came from Jorginho.
Yeah.
But they definitely had chances. Like,
I don't think so. I think they had opportunities.
They had
I
opportunities.
don't think they had chances. I think the Raya saves were all saves we expected him to make. There wasn't a save that he had to pull off that was like out of nothing. But they were just good saves. He was good from crosses. He was good from corners, set pieces, everything like that, which made him strong. But in terms of them like peppering us, I don't think it happened.
Yeah.
They dominated the ball, definitely. But I think that was the tactics because we were playing on the break for almost the whole game.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Havertz because regardless of him not being that good in possession, just off the ball, he offers us so much. I saw a thing saying that he won the most duels of any Arsenal striker. He's won the most duels of any Arsenal striker in the last 10 years in back-to-back North London derbies.
makes sense.
So for me, I feel like he is like one of the key players for Arteta's system, and that's why he played 9 and not 10 because he's locked in that position, and we're so much better with him playing 9, not 10.
Facts.
But yeah, for me, best player on the park. I don't want to hear any more combined 11s with Kuti, Romero, Van de Ven because it's not even close. The best centre back in the game was Gabriel. The best player in the game was Gabriel. And top 2 centre backs in the fucking league. And I've been saying it, but no one wants to hear it. They want to put Kuti in combined 11s for passion. For passion alone.
He was good.
When he's asked to defend,
He was good.
What was he doing? If that was the other way around for the goal, Gabriel would have got sleeping, mistake prone, lazy.
You did the exact
Facts?
same.
Is that facts?
So you just did the exact
But you're
same
not saying
thing.
it for Kuti.
What do you mean?
You're saying Kuti's good in the game.
Because you would have just defended Gabriel like you just say the roles would have been reversed. You would have done the exact same.
It doesn't make sense.
It does.
I'm saying if Gabriel was the one who was caught sleeping, it would have been Gabriel mistake. But nobody's saying that for Kuti.
What do you mean caught sleeping? You got pushed.
What?
It's not a foul.
That's a foul, bro.
Were you saying that when Newcastle did the same thing and they scored? You weren't.
I didn't
You were
watch
saying
it.
it was soft.
I didn't watch it.
He was saying himself.
Last
I remember
year.
that recording as well.
Which one?
Remember the goal
He
that...
remembers it.
Yeah, he does remember.
Yeah.
it.
Oh, the Gabriel
see?
one.
Exactly.
That's not a foul, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's worse than this one.
Nah, this is blatant, like clear. It was just in the back before he jumped.
What do you mean?
It's a foul.
Last year against Newcastle, that's a bigger push than this one.
With the
And
ball in
that
play
wasn't
as
a
well.
foul. Yeah, that wasn't a foul.
It's a foul.
Listen, anyway, look at Bud
advantage.
defending
It's a foul.
Kuti after he's caught napping in the biggest moment of the game, biggest
that
moment of
didn't defy
Tottenham's
his
season.
game though. He was good.
It did define
No,
his
he
game.
was good in the game.
What did he do?
He was good.
What did he do?
Just because he got pushed off the ball for a corner, that doesn't ruin
Which
his
they
game. He was.
scored.
I reckon he was
Which
good.
they scored.
Defensively, he was solid.
which
the
they
whole game.
scored.
Okay,
And they lost the
But I'm
game.
saying
And they
that
lost
doesn't-
the game.
It doesn't.
again.
No, it doesn't defy his performance though.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Because if it was the
'Cause
other way
he was
around,
playing well.
exactly like I said, one mistake, that you would say.
If that corner didn't happen, he would have had a good game.
So was
defensively.
he the reason Tottenham lost the game?
No,
Why not?
because I think it was a foul. That's why. Why would I say?
But who cares if he had a good game if they still lost?
Yeah, say that then. But I just think he had.
It's
a good
just
game.
before the game, Gabriel was going to be the reason Arsenal dropped points. One mistake, but now he doesn't want to say Kuti had a mistake and
No,
they
he
dropped
can.
points.
He can.
It's just convenient.
It is a mistake though on his part. 100%.
I agree. Then
When are your guys other midfielders back?
Marino not for 2 months.
Yeah, it's a while.
Odegaard, we don't know.
3 weeks. They
You're
say.
not worried about that? Because I think Trossard looked terrible in that centre mid role for you guys.
You reckon?
I don't think it looks good.
I was low key impressed in terms of his work rate, positional sense. I don't think he was the reason why things were breaking down.
No,
I feel like we just didn't have balance in terms of playing two pivots off the ball. But I don't think he was the problem. And I think Rice coming back in gives us that balance that's better. So that's Partey, Rice, Trossard. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
I think
to be honest.
Jorginho was your biggest issue, but
Yeah,
that's
he
the
was-
worst I've ever seen your midfield look, and I've never seen Trossard dispossessed so much for
Yeah.
Arsenal,
It was a
which
fight,
is kind of
to be fair.
concerning. But
Yeah.
I don't think it is, because I think it's a game where we didn't have the ball that much. I think it would have been more concerning if it was a game we dominated the ball and Trossard couldn't do a thing, like couldn't create, couldn't do anything on the ball. But we didn't have that much of the ball.
And I think we had to play like that as well. Because if you look at how much we suffocated Tottenham, they just could not play between the lines. They took too long out wide.
Yeah.
The deliveries were poor. I think we played them out of the park, and we had to play like that. I think if it was a game where in the past we try and dominate the ball, I think we get exposed. And a lot of times when we've lost to Tottenham, it's us dominating possession. Similar to what we did to them is what they did to us.
Yeah.
We lose it, boom, in behind Son, Kane when he was playing. They're just killers. And Brennan Johnson, we can't afford to... I think we couldn't afford to do that. So I think losing the midfield battle, in a sense, meant that we were a bit more solid in our defensive third as opposed to having too much possession, especially trying to counter. I think they couldn't counter us at all, and we just countered them, and I think it was perfect.
I did have one problem with the game.
I don't like that you're smiling already.
He's been thinking about some
Yeah,
negative.
it was on my mind a lot.
Let's go.
Nothing to do with the football.
Okay.
Gabriel Jesus can't do that with his hair again. I don't like that.
No,
It doesn't suit him.
I don't think it's that bad.
Nah, I don't
It's not a
think it suits him.
Barming level.
No, it doesn't suit him though.
Yeah, but
I think I'm so used to seeing Gabriel with like a mohawk or just two at the top and a faded back. It just doesn't look nice. Especially because, I don't know, bro. He's got like a big head as well. It doesn't
it's
suit
like
him.
square.
Yeah, it's a square, big head.
it was a shock to the system saying that.
If he wasn't Brazilian, I'm gonna upset a lot of people here. If he wasn't Brazilian, he'd be Ghanaian, I reckon.
You reckon his head's not flat?
No, but he's just big. Look
Oh,
at Heady One.
Yeah, it's
Heady
big.
One's got a big head. They probably got the same size head.
No,
I
don't
reckon.
do that. Don't do that. If that's your only gripe with Arsenal, then it's a successful week because
I'm gonna start a series of worst haircuts
okay
You reckon that's the worst haircut?
of that round. Yeah.
of the round.
Nah, no way.
Well,
doing too much.
bring in some. You can't just say no with no. You
That's
gotta bring
true.
in some. You know.
That's true.
Can't just
Jackson,
be throwing the word no.
Jackson's buzz cut is terrible.
Jackson
not.
has the
It's-
worst trim.
It's not.
Yeah,
That wasn't a buzz cut.
head,
First of all,
head to trim
It's not a
ratio
buzz cut.
is terrible.
it's not a buzz cut.
What is it?
It's like a 1.5 with the
Yeah.
grain.
You can't
It's
see
awkward.
the 1.5
Yeah.
though. It looks like he's bald.
Oh,
Yeah.
now you're just making fun of his skin color then.
Not really.
No, it's just stating facts, bro.
Yeah, you say he's dark.
Yeah, but you can't see the hair. You can't
Senegalese,
see the
my
hair.
Senegalese mates, get at him. Checo boy.
One more question about the game. Where do you guys think Tottenham go from here? Because Bud's spoken a lot about what they did wrong in the game.
Yeah.
What does that mean for the rest of their season?
Absolutely nothing. I think they're still going to win games that they're meant to win. I think against the lower teams, that this game for me didn't defy Tottenham.
Well,
I
also
think
their
he
start
does.
to the
I
season
think he does.
Nah, not
I think he
really, bro.
does.
Because
He
I think
does.
you're versing Arsenal,
at home.
very good team, like very good squad. They set up defensively. It's hard to break down a team that was one in the league in defense last year, and they've come to your stadium and they did the exact same, like not the exact same thing, but they just shut up shop at the back for almost 90 minutes. So like it's hard to create when literally everyone was behind the ball for Arsenal. No one was at halfway even. It was like a 4-4-2 defensively, and it was Havertz and Trossard, the two. And yeah, like it was hard for them to break that down. They had chances, but I think when they play against other teams, they're going to do well. I think they're going to beat
Well, they
teams.
drew,
I don't
they've lost
think
to Newcastle and drawn with Leicester this season already.
yeah, slow start, but that's
They've
okay.
dropped heaps of points at home already. That's
Yeah.
I think, and I think for me, it's like if you look at where you want to be, and if it's a top four side, you can't. I don't think you can afford to lose at home to top four teams, concede in the way they concede we're elite at set pieces. So surely you're like, we can't concede from set pieces. I think the way they played, even like going forward, I feel like it looks like they don't have that edge. You know what I mean? I just feel like there's a few red flags for Tottenham in terms of like where they want to be.
Maybe yellow orange, I would say.
You reckon?
Because like it's you're versing Arsenal. You're not expected to win that game.
Yes, they were.
No,
and they're expected by their fans to win the game.
That's a weakened Arsenal side as well.
I'm saying us. Like I'm saying when I say not expected, I mean the people that actually.
I'm not going to say that I don't think Arsenal were not the favourites. I think we were the favourites for the game, but
I'm not saying anyone was favourites. I just mean no one expected Tottenham to go there and must get 3 points.
I think they
didn't
did.
expect
I think
that.
they did.
I think the consensus was.
Of course, the Arsenal fans.
But the consensus was
I mean, like, in
Tottenham
general,
have to win the game.
Did you think Tottenham had to get 3?
I'm honest to God, bro. I think Tottenham have been so bad this year and look nothing like the Tottenham of old. I expected a loss.
Yeah. So like it's not.
Written up in my
There wasn't
mind.
a big expectation of them winning.
But
I thought there
is your
was, to be
expectation
honest.
based on form or what they should do? Because what they should do is
Tottenham.
win the game.
Yeah, obviously they tried to do that.
But they don't look like the same Tottenham anymore. I wouldn't expect that team to go out there and win that game against Arsenal because they haven't shown this year that they can do that.
Well, maybe it is a Spurs mentality thing, but again, Ange was in these press conferences before the game saying that I don't want to see players who get up for this game and not get up for other games. Like, I want us to win every single game.
But he has to, obviously.
Yeah, but a lot of Tottenham fans were saying that he shouldn't expect that. Like, the players should be more amped up because it's a rivalry and because it's a big game. But Tottenham this season, first game of the season, went away to Leicester, newly promoted, drew. They won the second game at home against who they play, someone poor.
Everton.
Then they went St. James Park, lost.
That's not a.
Arsenal lost. But
I'm
at
saying
what point
I think Arsenal Tottenham fans got gassed from last year's like honeymoon phase they had. Like now they think they should be expected to beat like Arsenal and go away to like stadiums that like of the big six and get all points, which is not realistic from them.
I don't think.
I'm just saying they should. It's just fans just being fans.
But
really.
do you think, as a top 6 side, which they are a top 6 side, I'm not even saying big 6, I'm saying top 6, they're a top 6 side. If a team comes to your home ground regardless, you should be expecting to win the game.
Yeah, but they showed that they were trying to do that. It's not like how Chelsea played against.
But they showed no cutting edge at all.
Yeah, but it's all about that. It's the end result. Like, there was so many times, like 22, 23, where we'd start phenomenal, we'd drop points. And no one would, people stopped saying, oh, you guys played so well, you drew 2-2. I think it's the end result and it's the 3 points that matters in those kind of games. And that's why I think for them, they had to win the game. We had 2 big players gone. And that's a huge opportunity at this level to be like, all right, the points are ours. We have to win the game now. Because if not then when? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But those 2 players out meant you focus on one thing throughout the whole game. Like defensively, you didn't like the game wasn't free flowing, and I think that's when they excel, when the game's like up and down, not when they have to try create with everyone behind the ball. They're not used to that kind of. You see that when teams are like successful already and they've won things like City, teams will shut up shop against City, not Tottenham, and you see like their game revolves around like counters and high speed, like just down the wings and get stuff in early. Like even at training, we've seen their training videos. They do things at pace and end the attack quickly. You can't do that when everyone's just behind the ball.
So what are they going to do if every team plays like that against them?
Yeah, I don't get paid for that. I can't tell them that shit.
To be honest though, I think they created from that enough against you guys that if you do that against another team, I think you'll get something from it.
I agree. I agree with that,
in
actually.
my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but I get what you're saying.
I reckon they score against a worse defense.
Yeah.
If you're not doing that against Gabriel and Saliba, like the Solanke header that he had where he was being held off towards the end, I think against another defender in the league, he's probably getting that if they're not a top 4 club.
And if they have the same chances, like the ones where they've just decided not to shoot or like pass one too many, in another game, I think they learn from that. They learn from this and they just take those chances if they do come against a team that just sits off like that. So it's just like
But it is red
alert,
flags
yeah.
to Tottenham.
I
get
think
what
it's
you're saying.
I think
Orange,
it's
orange,
red
orange
but
flag.
Anyway,
time.
let's move on to the Chelsea game while we've got you two sitting here.
Chelsea.
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 1-0
Snatch and grab.
away to Bournemouth. Away, yeah?
Yep.
The
Yeah,
cherries,
away
yeah.
to Bournemouth. Give me your thoughts on the game because we can obviously tell you what we saw, but how do you guys feel after the game?
I feel good because I think.
Damn right.
Don't get me wrong. It's the start of the season. I don't want to get overhyped, but I think it's like what Bud and I were saying last week.
Yes,
I think
sir.
Chelsea of old, we concede something in the late minutes of that game and we end up drawing it.
Yeah, sir.
So I think for us to be able to hold out now and come away with the 3 points from that is showing a good change for us. I think the first half was poor from most of our team, but then in the second half, the game kind of opened up. It was a lot more free flowing and worked for us. And then that's where we dominated and just killed off the game
Okay.
for me.
I agree. I think first half was poor. Few like player made mistakes. I think it just looked. Everyone looked at, especially the back line. It looked very sluggish, like very late to react to things. And I think maybe that's due to some players not playing. Like for instance, Disasi starting now.
Disasi was terrible at right back.
Yeah, it's
That-
and that's due to he's not at
That's why I said Caicedo.
on speed with the game. Like he's not connected. He's played a few minutes here and there, so giving him a start away. What do you expect? So, but then second half, I thought we did better. I think bringing Sancho was a good sub.
Sancho played really well.
I don't know what Ten Hag. I think Ten Hag is still the problem. Still, because clearly this guy's still talented,
Okay.
and he seems to just do better whenever he leaves United.
Okay.
So maybe there's like a little toxic bubble over there or something going on.
You guys think you're not like Sancho's come to a not toxic place.
No, I just mean whenever
Didn't say that.
he leaves
I'm just
United, he
wondering.
seems to do better.
Alright.
I thought that sub was good. And the thing I've realized, the difference between Enzo and Pochettino is attacking is a way of like coping with like a team pressing you as well. So I think having that many attacking threats meant Bournemouth couldn't go up late. Like they couldn't push everyone up late in the last 10 minutes like any other team would against Chelsea, where we'd make subs to do more defensive stuff. Like we'd bring on a fifth defender, taking off an attacking option, and it's just like wave after wave of like attacks. So I think with Enzo, the difference is he was still threatening up top, and we had we had Nkunku, Felix, Sancho, Palmer, all up top. So there's no way Bournemouth could, as in like try do or build up attacks without worrying about these guys. Like they're dangerous. So it's good. Like in a way, it relieves defenders at the back doing that. And I thought that was a big change that I realized between him and Poch. So yeah.
You guys want to talk about why the first half and the second half were so drastically different in your perspective? Because I'm confused
With what?
how Bournemouth created so many chances to win the game, but then in the second half it wasn't the same case.
I think it was bringing on. I think as soon as we took Fofana off, Disasi off, I think that's when we noticed the biggest change.
Did you also take off Pedro Neto, or is he
Yeah.
injured?
Yeah, so he came off for Sancho.
This guy
I think
makes
that
subs
worked as
every
well,
half,
though.
Half an like every half time.
But it
he's taking
worked.
somebody off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
I
I
mean-
kind of like that he's willing to do that because
Yeah,
if it's
it's
not
hard.
working, you got to change it. Because normally you'd see managers give him till the 70th, 60th minute.
Yep.
Why wait? If he's not having a good game, get him off. Just
This-
someone with
In
fresh legs.
some cases.
This perfectly goes into my question. Will Chelsea's depth this season, in your opinion, get you over the line in whatever your aspirations are, whether it's top 4, top 6, whatever? Or is it going to be the reason you don't get top 4 because of how many options you have per position in the front three? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you. You
I
think would it be the downfall?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
I originally thought it could be the downfall from the start when we were talking about it and seeing all these names and all the other potential names that could have been coming in. But now kind of seeing how it's working and Enzo clearly has ideas for players like you need to come on around this time to be able to provide this and kind of working that system. I think it's working for us. So I think for us, as of now, it's a positive.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree.
Like for me now, does Nkunku go into the next game and start in the 9, or does Jackson get another game at 9? Like these are the things that I'm confused about as a not Chelsea supporter, because you'd see the performance Sancho had, and you'd be like, well, he looked really promising. Surely he has to start. But then it's like you've just signed Neto, and he hasn't been given enough of a chance to be like, oh, he doesn't deserve
think
to
to
start.
be fair, but Neto's this is his 3rd game in a row as well. He started, and I haven't seen one good performance from him yet.
Okay.
So I would say that
And he's injury prone.
he is.
You got to remember, this guy has to be.
So even if it is a bit of a rotation, he then plays the next cup game and Sancho starts. So I think because we have that many players, it's good for us, and we are available to be able to do that now.
I think it's good that he's kind of kept the same back line, like the same like spine, which is good, unless there's an injury. Like I think Gusto will still start normally, which is good. Like it's showing that he's keeping the back 4 the same. The attack, I think he's still trying to figure out who goes well with who. So that's maybe why we're seeing maybe subs at halftime, where like it's rare to kind of see a sub like that at halftime unless it's an injury. Normally you'd see it around the 60th minute or something like that.
Or he's dropped a fucking generational stinker, but I don't think he was like
Yeah,
bad
that's
enough
what I mean.
to be like
He wasn't-
you're
So maybe
gonna
it's,
have to-
maybe
yeah.
it's minute restrictions or something like to do, because like Riley said, he has played 3 games.
But he did that with Mudryk. Mudryk started one game. I remember he came off at halftime. I can't remember who it was against, but he's been doing that.
No, but he dropped
gave
the
him
stinker that
chances,
game
though.
though.
Jeez.
Mudryk, that was the game Mudryk like did something good and then kicked it out like straight after.
Because I think Mudryk he started the first 2 games and he started the cup game as well.
yeah.
So
okay.
he's clearly out here giving players chances, which is good to see as well.
But I think he's losing his patience with Mudryk a little bit.
Makes sense.
They should have just loaned him.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Apparently they offered him to Arsenal before the window closed.
Oh yeah.
Apparently. But
Interesting.
you guys now, it's 2 wins from 3 games in the league, which is somewhat okay. No, like the last 3. Yeah, difficult trip away next week to West Ham.
Yeah.
The early game, that's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
What's that,
9:30?
9:30.
Yeah, come on.
That's going to be a fucking good game. And you've got nothing midweek. What do you see the same lineup that started this game go into that game, or you think there's changes?
Hopefully Gusto's back by then.
Hopefully.
I meant kind of front 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting. I still don't know what his preferred lineup is, or even mine. Like we said, I think he changes too much for me to see who's doing well. Obviously, Palmer is a no-brainer, but
He's probably the only one.
yeah, anyone else? I don't know yet.
Rather, you want to give a shout out to Vega or?
I think he had a great game. I think the first half he did struggle coming to the game, but the second half, I think it was fantastic. I think it's nice to see someone who's got like a bit of a physical presence in the midfield as well.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah, true.
But he was getting involved in challenges, winning his battles. He was taking on players, progressing the play.
Yep.
I thought it was fantastic from him. So I actually really liked him for that.
It's good to get someone with a physical presence in to help Caicedo out a bit, because
But between him and Caicedo, it worked.
I think it did.
I think they did struggle in that first bit, but once
I
clicked,
was impressed.
that's what I'm saying, man. If Caicedo played right back and then inverted in and did that, I reckon it would work.
He probably could play right back.
No,
Oh, MJ, I'm
It's just
telling
a
you, it
waste
would
of
work.
150
I know.
mil.
We're
Just
not-
think about
no.
it. Though.
That's why it needs to happen.
It's only because it's worst case scenario.
No.
You've got both of them injured. But
nah.
But
Promise you it could work.
Vega next to who? Enzo in the middle,
I've been saying Enzo out, man.
or Lavia?
Lavia. I think him and Lavia, I reckon that'd be dangerous.
Bro, you're doing too much fantasy, bro.
Thank you, Riley. Bud, can we get a sub, Samuel? First sub. We go into the next game. Liverpool 1, Forrest 0. And we've got,
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
Other way
Liverpool
around.
0, Forest 1. Sorry, my bad.
Sorry, man.
Going into the next game, Liverpool 0, Forest 1. And we've brought on Cody Gakpo.
Brought on Diaz.
Samuel, slot ball over after 4 games. The fantasy is dead. Liverpool lose at
Let's
home.
not be ridiculous.
That's Van Dijk's 3rd loss at Anfield
yeah.
in the league. and it's 4 games under slot.
That's okay. I mean, obviously the performance wasn't good. Not what you wanted to see. A lot of players struggled. Sometimes happens after international break. I don't know. A lot of players struggled. There's not too much. I feel as though Forrest's game plan worked perfectly.
I think I was going to say before we get into Liverpool, Nuno,
yeah,
he did
unbelievable.
He did a tactical masterclass
Yeah,
as
because-
well. He put Slot in a little...
Yeah, because a
Yeah,
lot of
really
a lot
did,
of teams don't understand that when they come to Anfield, your best bet is to sit in a low block, and it's been that when Klopp was there, and it will continue to be that. Hopefully not much longer, but once Slot is able to have all these players and bring in all the players that he wants, hopefully his style of play doesn't allow for us to be beaten by a low block like that consistently, because obviously his style of play is different and it's a lot more intricate and it's a lot faster in the final third. And the build-up is a lot slower. So I think once he's able to like get his tactics fully across, then I think we'll be better against the low block. But Nottingham were perfect, and they got to 65 minutes without conceding, and then they bring on Alanga and
Perfect,
Hudson-Odoi,
yeah.
which is exactly what you want. Usually in games like that, Liverpool scored 1 or 2 in the first half, and Hudson-Odoi and Alanga are useless. There's no need to bring them on, and then everyone says, fuck, they had these guys on the bench, they didn't start their best team, but it worked perfectly because exactly you couldn't write a better performance by the manager.
You know, it was like almost a carbon copy of the Arsenal game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost
Like
identical.
pretty much Arsenal, Forest, and Liverpool at Tottenham in the way they played.
I think Tottenham were better than Liverpool though in terms of actually being able to retain the ball for longer periods, because Liverpool were able to retain the ball at certain times, but in and around the box we had just
I think that's what
poor.
Tottenham did.
No, I
You
think
look at
Tottenham were better.
down to individual errors of Salah getting into the box, into good positions, maybe 5-6 times, picking the wrong pass,
Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
making the wrong decision.
I think so.
Like that-
Szoboszlai and Salah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Szoboszlai and
Exactly.
Salah were playing against us on the weekend,
Exactly.
and Diaz was getting absolute. I've never seen that happen, but Olaina, my God, that is.
Diaz had
That's probably one of- that's like a-
Luis Diaz
It is.
and this Luis Diaz's dad.
Yeah, and
this.
Alex
Locked
Moreno clamped up.
Alex
That's a great
Moreno.
signing because
Yeah.
he clamped up Salah. Yeah, that Olaina performance was like a prime Wan-Bissaka
Prime Wan-Bissaka.
because he clamped every single thing. Diaz couldn't go past him once.
No, not once.
Not
Whoever
once.
went out there couldn't go near him.
Yeah, not
He was
once.
going like this.
It didn't matter who it was as well. Yeah, not once.
I have
and
to
that's
shout him
that's
out.
one of the best
Jesus.
1v1 players in the league.
Diaz. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he
Absolutely.
got absolutely clamped up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, Nuno absolutely killed. The fact, I reckon Nuno saw the clock tick over to 60 and he goes, he went like, he did the Ronaldinho. Yeah.
He said warm up,
yeah, he said Alanga Hudson-Odoi, come on
and
through.
they combined for the goal too. But
So nice.
I'm not too stressed.
It's a great goal.
I'm not too stressed. Yeah, great goal. But I'm not too stressed just because I feel as though you allow yourself to get too gassed by the 3 wins.
Yeah.
But realistically, I'm aware of what the situation is. I'm aware that we have a new manager. We didn't sign anybody except for one player who's for some reason still not in the team sheet. He's not injured. He's not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at it and you think, well, I don't know. I mean, he did inherit a good squad.
He inherited,
Definitely.
It's the best squad you could inherit
As
coming
a new
into
manager,
the league.
for sure.
Yeah.
Unless you replace Guardiola.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Arteta.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good squad, like a good squad, but it's not a squad built for him. It's a squad built for the way Klopp played, and there's big deficiencies in the squad in terms of
Yeah, the
defensive
Scottish- the Scottish
midfield.
guy.
what do you mean?
Robbo.
Yeah, in terms of playing style, yeah. In defensive midfield, in left back, even who knows if the midfield is what he'd want, including Szoboszlai. Like maybe
Really?
maybe that's not what he would want, but maybe it is because
Not what I
he
would
started the season off very well in the game. He was awful, but then again, I'm just like coming up with things because it's a bad performance, and I guess sometimes it happens, and I guess you just have to wait for the next one.
It's true. You guys have
Mm.
any howlers, standouts?
Everton.
Everton Howler.
Again, 2
Howler
back-to-back,
again.
They
up
might break the
2-0. Yeah. No, apparently it's
Yeah, that was the record.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's the first time in
History.
Was it? Oh, was it history?
it was history.
Oh, okay, I thought it was
They've been up 2-0 2 games in a row to
Lost.
and lost.
Yeah, Calvert-Lewin has blood on his hands for that.
He does.
Because he could have had a Hattie.
This is the
Easy
year
hat
they
trick.
go down.
It was the
has to
same-
be.
It was
It was the same the game before.
Yeah.
He could have just cleaned the game up. Nothing.
He misses
McNeil's
the.
just been balling out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Calvert-Lewin misses the one where he waits to go around the keeper and waits so long and Conte comes back.
wrong with
But he
him?
could just finish it.
Yeah.
And then he misses the one at the end, 1-on-1, and he belts it against the bar. It's like,
Yeah.
not a bad finish, but far out, man. You just got to put that away.
Facts. I don't know
Howler.
where
John
Everton go
Duran
from
is.
here.
Oh, that was a finish.
Duran.
Kevin Durant, that is some finish.
Yeah, I feel like his
so
his
random
transfer
to hit as
value is
well, bro.
only going to go up.
Yeah.
Until
Especially the way he
January.
started this season. And weren't Chelsea trying to sign Durant at the start of the year?
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
And then he almost went on loan as well, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Unbelievable strike.
Bud might be right with his Wolves prediction of first manager to get sacked because
Yeah, it could be.
Wolves again lost to
No,
Newcastle.
It was
1 point.
weird.
They said
though.
on 1 point, right? 4 games, 1 point.
They were
Yeah.
peppering them
Yeah.
as well.
But also,
That'd be
Wolves'
10 hug.
Wolves' performances have been all right
Yeah,
they're
at
not
times.
bad.
First half against
Andre was
Chelsea,
good.
Yeah.
Andre was good. That for me is a great midfield.
Yeah.
Andre,
Lamina.
Lamina, and Gomez is a great midfield.
It's so good.
Jesus Christ.
They've got
For
tough
Wolves?
games. Yeah,
Oh,
they've got tough games coming
feel
up. So
bad.
could be first manager fired.
It could be. And
Why are
that's-
they playing
he said
Brighton
it.
again?
It's in the cup, one of them? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes
that's
sense.
crazy.
Yeah. I think, it's a dangerous looking run in for Wolves, Southampton, Everton because who knows how they get wins. I feel like every team is pretty much playing like a kind of difficult game
Yeah.
every other week.
Yeah.
It's tough every week.
Like
It's tough. man.
West Ham away is difficult. Newcastle away is difficult. Brighton away is difficult. All of those teams are
Even
around
you'd
the top
think
10.
Wolves away should be difficult.
Fulham.
Like, you know what I mean?
You know?
All those games are difficult. So I feel as though you just take your 3 points every week if you can
If
get
you
it.
get 3 points, I was
End result.
jittery until
So
we
I'm saying
scored.
any week you get your 3 points, be happy you got your
Facts.
3 points. Because even Ipswich away first game of the season, I was very happy to take 3 points.
Ipswich actually play alright football.
That's
Yeah,
what I
they
mean.
do.
All the teams,
Yeah.
it's what we talked about. The general level of the Premier League has just gone up.
Yeah.
Thank
a
God.
lot.
This segment is called
Let him shoot reacts.
It's called Hot Take.
Hot take.
So we're gonna. I found a couple. Production found a couple hot takes. You guys are gonna give your opinion.
See if we back it or
Thoughts.
not.
Yeah.
Alright.
See if you. Back it
Hey, shout out
or not. The
Galacticos.
first one is our guys, GalactiOz.
Let's go, man.
Ready? Okay.
Mason Greenwood to Marseille. 30 million to Marseille.
If he stayed in the Prem, forget Saka, forget Foden, forget Bellingham. Wallahi, this guy would be the star. But I
always loved him
Wallahi,
by
by himself. He's got every single thing there is.
I'm
I didn't say
gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you. You just like him as a player. So like,
no, I said that shit can just be anything. It can be anything. It could be that it was set up like that.
100%,
Like,
bro.
it doesn't mean something happened.
Isn't that now she's with him holding his baby?
Everything.
And she's got,
Yeah.
he's got a top saying daddy on the back.
Everything. Wallahi.
Wallahi, have you seen it?
Even if you see on the Instagram, because they have whole compilations of like a family kid.
And he was the same girl,
They're
but
happy. And this guy, Wallah, I'm so happy for him. I think he's already on 5+ goals for freaking 2 games.
He's
or
a
3
player.
games.
You know, by the way,
Bro, double goals in both games. I think
know-
the first one and the second one. That's
You know,
it.
so many people, like so many Marseille fans, didn't want him.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
the mayor.
bro.
The mayor even came out and said we don't want him.
What the hell, bro?
Okay. Thoughts? He said
Okay, yeah, okay. The first part,
if Greenwood was still in the Prem, he said forget Saka, forget Foden, forget nobody will be talking about them.
the first part, obviously he's incredibly talented. He's a great footballer. Is he better than Saka and Foden? No, he's not. But the levels that he could have got to without missing a season and playing consistently, I think he could get to an extremely high level, which he's shown already. But the whole second half of that video needs to go because
Yeah.
what do you mean it could be this and it could be that and it could be this and it could be that? Obviously it was what it is. And there's reasons it got settled, not because he's innocent. That's no reasoning. And also, even if the girl makes
a stupid decision to stay with him, or whatever her decision is to stay with him, doesn't
we
mean
only
he's-
talk football. We only talk
doesn't
football.
mean he's like a free man now that because they're together. It doesn't like recuse
Anyway,
all of his actions.
Football wise, the take isn't completely outrageous.
He was a phenomenal talent.
He
to be
was
fair.
a good talent, but I don't think.
But the take
I feel like he would be behind
forget
them.
Saka,
Yeah.
Foden is wild.
That's one of the
Yeah,
crazy
can't say
things.
forget
I've
But
seen.
if he had said
Yeah.
he would be comparable, you know, in terms of like his best, I could entertain
Yeah,
it. But
I
to
think
forget
that they're there, and
these guys who are
Greenwood
consistent,
there, yeah.
year
That's
in,
like
year out,
if-
I'm like,
That's
nah, I
kind of
can't
like
say-
if
I can't
somebody was
co-sign.
like, you know what it's like? If somebody was like, best R&B singers of all time, and I'm here going, it has to be R. Kelly, right? But just forget everything else he did, but it has to be R. Kelly. I feel as though it gets to a point where you do stuff so bad that you cannot,
You got a point. With
you
that
can't
R&B
forget.
take.
You can't forget. You can't forget. It's not. Let's push this aside, because it gets to a
Streets
point where
won't
you can't
forget.
push it aside.
Streets won't forget. Next take. Next take.
What's
Oh,
next for Cristiano
Reaction.
Ronaldo? As a Ronaldo fan,
Love him.
I love him so much, but the more I watch him, the more it's like, bro, give it up.
No,
No, you have to.
I will watch him play until he's 62.
Come on, like you've done enough.
He has.
Like, it's okay. It's okay to stop.
Shall I be honest with you? He's playing World Cup.
No.
Wallahi
He's
is.
mustahil.
Wallahi is, I think.
He's holding back that Portuguese team.
He doesn't-
so
100%.
much.
I think he cares. If he turns into a coach, I'm calling it from now. He'll be the worst
Worst
coach
coach
ever. You know when you're that good of a player, you can't comprehend someone not being
Wallah,
good.
he'll sub himself on. He's not up.
Yeah.
But now there's a penalty. I have to.
And he likes the limelight. He likes the attention. So
Yeah.
don't think it works.
Do you think Messi would be a good coach?
No, absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
but
no.
Messi for different reasons.
Yeah, no, of course, different
He's
reasons.
a bitch. He's got no charisma, no personality. He's not
Nah, come
funny.
on, someone cried at the end when he laughed. I think that's amazing. I think that's the best thing ever.
He's the best for that moment.
Messi's a weird as well.
yeah. Him dealing with people, he couldn't. Yeah,
Shout out BarraBruvvas.
yeah.
That video
The
is
take
incredible.
is
So funny.
essentially one of them saying Ronaldo needs to give it up now because he can't stand watching it anymore. And the other one said he's going to be there for the World Cup. And he said he's holding back this Portuguese team. So
He said, "Wallah, he don't care."
well,
And Ronaldo do not care. He does not care, and he's definitely single-handedly holding back that Portugal team.
And I
He's holding
I
it
don't
down.
care to watch Ronaldo, so he can play as long as he wants.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
care.
I don't
Like
care.
if he plays or not, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Because he's
kind
old
of-
now. What do you want me to do?
There's
you want me to
nothing-
expect him to be like prime?
There's
Well, I don't
nothing
care.
Ronaldo can do on the field now that would make me excited to watch Ronaldo play at all. Nothing. There's zero things that he could do. There's zero things that
He's
he
an
could
old
do on the
man.
field now.
He is.
That
It's respect. No, it's
he
respect.
wouldn't. What
love
could
the guy,
Cristiano
but
Ronaldo do right now
he's
in a
old
game
man.
where I'd be like, fuck, this is sick to watch him play? There's nothing. There's nothing that he can provide that somebody else
Yeah,
does.
but I want him to enjoy his final years scoring goals in Saudi League. Enjoy. I respect.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Enjoy
I'm not
it.
tell him not to play.
Get to
Play,
whatever.
man.
He's on 1,000 goals or something. Keep just scoring.
not yet.
He's about to get to
900.
1,000
That's his
all
goal,
on
yeah.
video.
He
So
puts it all on video. He said
the one who keeps saying
he
it.
said these guys upstairs all cap.
yeah, that's what he did.
He pretty
said,
much
"I'm
said,
getting to 1,000 all on video."
And he said these guys are effing liars.
Yeah, he said we didn't see them goals. How's his tally going up after his career's over?
Mike, what's your take on them saying Ronaldo would be an awful coach?
I think the expectation is he's probably not going to be a great coach. But then again, he could inherit a really good side. You look at Zidane, you inherit a nice side, you build, you win things.
You have the
So
respect.
He could win things. I don't deny. I reckon he could go somewhere with a really good side and he could win like Champions League. He could win the league. Yeah, but does that mean he's going to be a phenomenal coach? I don't know.
I think he would be an incredible individual coach, but as an actual manager,
Manager's
I think
hard,
I think
yeah.
he would be awful, and Messi would be awful too.
Messi's. Yeah.
Let's go next one.
He had other match players before. They look nice on the ball. Beautiful on the ball. Glides past players.
Yeah.
Good pass appreciation. Picks out the right pass.
Yeah.
Wait till he bucks a real midfield. Wait till you buck
Saw
the
this one
Aston
today.
Villas. Wait till you buck the Arsenal. Wait till you buck the Tottenhams. Wait till you buck the Cities. When you have guys, creative midfielders running rings around him, and McAllister's there saying, I don't play number 6 anymore. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like they're saying, I'm from Hungary, I don't play number 6 anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Samuel, thoughts?
I don't
Is
get.
Gravenberch, he's the
I
eye
don't get
midfielder.
what. I don't get what the
He's
take
saying
is.
that he's seen. This is shout out SDS. He's saying that he's seen them type of players before, like Gravenberch, who are nice on the ball. They float. They look good.
Yeah,
they
we
can play a
have.
pass.
We have seen.
But
we have
when
seen.
when it comes to a real battle, he's
Okay,
not
but-
doing a thing.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. But we were saying, that we wanted a number 6 anyway. So yeah, he's been performing well. Let him perform well. What are we even talking about? Didn't he just go to Old Trafford and completely boss the midfield and get man of the match?
Is that a real midfield? He's saying.
Okay, so they talk about Bruno being the best number 10 in the Premier League.
Bruno, of course.
Yeah, and he said, wait till he gets real creative midfielders playing around him. He did. He had him there.
He's also got a kebab
Yeah.
shop worker and a 13-year-old kid next to
Yeah,
him.
Kobe
so-
Mainoo apparently is generational, and for everyone else, they were saying he walks into Liverpool starting side. That's what they were saying. He gets completely in. We had two. Everyone here had 2 Man United midfielders in the combined 11 with Liverpool. So when are we going to verse a real midfield? Because we versed one.
Yeah.
We versed one, and he got man of the
When
match.
McGinn's going
We
2
versed
foot
one.
into your players.
The goalpost change after
Begin. Oh no.
the goalpost change after we beat them. That's what it is. Now
fair
they're
enough.
shit.
Listen,
now
we
they're
did-
shit.
that's what.
Look,
that's what it's
I
for.
agree, disagree. All I'm saying is I'm gonna watch that Villa game with my eyes wide open. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
we'll
tough
see.
game, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, facts. All right, let's go next one. That's good. Oh, okay. Shout out the club. Shout out the club.
I've seen this howler.
Shout out the club.
I've seen this howler.
Yeah.
I reckon he's the biggest wind-up guy I've
He's a
ever
troll.
seen.
This is one of the worst.
Lissandro,
Bang average.
Oh, no.
This is in relative to the. He's one of the best in the Premier League. He's top 10, top 15 in the Premier League.
Top 15.
No, he is.
15 max.
Honestly, both the Palace centre backs are better. Anderson at Fulham's better. I could give you so many centre backs better than Martinez in the Premier League.
Nah, he's
On
a
my
top,
life.
He's a top 5 for me.
Why?
He's a top 5. Top 5.
That other guy as well is
He's
a
a top
wind-up.
five. I need to hear his top
The
five.
other white guy.
I need to hear the
Also,
top
somehow you
five.
can't
Top
debate.
five.
Saliba, Gabriel's
Yes.
better.
Clear.
Diaz is better.
I'll put Saliba, Gabriel. I'll put Diaz in there. I'll
Diaz,
put,
Stones?
yeah,
Van
I'll
Dijk,
put-
Gahey.
Yep.
Ake,
Oh.
What are we doing?
Akanji.
Akanji, clear.
No,
Kanate.
I will not put Akanji in there.
Akanji was like the best centre back.
Imagine picking Akanji is the one to battle.
Okay, I take it back. I take it. Retract my statement.
At least he apologized.
He's a top 10. Top 15 is push.
I think I can.
I'm not even-
Top 15 is a push.
I can name 10
Top
better
15
centre
is a
backs
push.
than
I think Calvin Bassey's there.
You know him. His time.
Calvin Bassey's good.
His time.
Calvin
is
Bassey's
running
the
out.
best.
He's getting to the
Anderson's
best.
better.
Anderson's
You
better
reckon
than
Anderson?
him.
No, but I think
Anderson's
Anderson
better.
comes in for Diop.
You're building a back line. Where does Lissandro Martinez come in to your selection criteria
Of centre backs.
Of centre backs. At what
Can I tell
rank
you? Premier League 2 squad.
in the Premier?
No, I'm joking. But at Arsenal, he's not getting near the starting team.
I'm telling you, just at
As a
Arsenal,
centre-back.
Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, all better than him. Some people might say Calafiori is better, but I don't know.
Nah,
I'm
nah,
not.
I'm on the right side as well.
I'm not going to say
And
Calafiori.
Ben White don't even play centre back anymore. But if he was to play centre back, he's better than
Yeah,
him.
probably.
Then at Liverpool, both Konate and Van Dijk are better than
I'll
Martinez.
take them both over them,
Yeah,
of course.
give me both. At Spurs, I'll take both Romero and Van de Ven over him.
Yeah.
At Chelsea,
He might walk into Chelsea.
At Chelsea, I would take 0. There would be 0.
He might
centre
walk
backs.
into Chelsea's back line.
At Chelsea, I wouldn't
on.
take. There was no one I want.
Is
Come
he,
on,
he's
man.
not,
Come on,
you,
bro.
what? Is Cole better than him?
You wouldn't take Levi Colwill.
No, I'm taking him as a player. He gets into the Chelsea
Yeah,
side.
he does.
He starts for
What do we
Chelsea.
do?
He
He
starts for
starts for
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
There's
Him and Levi Colwill, maybe.
I don't think Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea has a centre back. Chelsea don't have a centre back to the level of Martinez.
Colwill isn't better than Martinez.
Come on,
I wouldn't say that.
he's not better.
is.
Yeah.
No,
He is.
no, he's not.
Nah.
Levi
That's
Colwill
cap.
is better than Martinez.
No.
No,
I don't
that's not the battles we need
I'm
to have
only
with
saying that
Martinez.
because I haven't seen Colwill, like,
let's just be
perform
honest.
like that
Let's be
at
honest.
centre-back.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
City though, Gvardiol, Ake, Stones, Akanji, Diaz, 5 better than him at City.
And half them don't play.
And then also
so if he went to
Guehi.
City, he's in 23
I'll take
squad.
Guehi over him. Anderson is a bit of a stretch, but I might.
Botman in form.
Bodman and Shah, both of them in form.
Okay.
Shah's good. Shah is actually
good.
good.
He's good.
Shah's
He's
good.
good. He's good.
Shah could be better than Botman if I'm being honest.
Yeah, as a defender, yeah.
I think
Botman's got
on the
great
ball, I
delivery
think he's. I think he's better.
So we're agreeing that Lissandro is not.
I think he
top
could be.
10.
I think he could be 20. He's definitely
20.
not top 10. 15 is
20?
15.
Damn.
I think 15.
I think
City's
he's-
got
he's-
5 better than
Yeah,
him.
but
Just
he's
City.
easily 15.
Arsenal have 4 better than him. City have 5. That's already 9. It's 15 is max.
And
It's
then
max.
Virgil van Dijk,
Yeah.
Konate.
Tottenham got both better than him.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
He's 15 is max.
Maybe he's at 15. 15 plus,
Okay.
yeah.
Branthwaite on a good day. Give me Branthwaite.
Let's go. This is the last. This is the last one, maybe, or there's one more.
It's another one.
He's the most elite player we've ever seen with the most excuses. Harry Kane, when he started doing this drop deep role, forget about everything before that. When Kane started this drop deep role, every single team he plays for becomes the Harry Kane team. England, Tottenham, and Bayern Munich. So you always walk away from it saying, yeah, but Kane scored 40, Kane scored this, the rest of his teammates. That's because the team becomes so Kane-centric that anything else without Kane, it collapses. It's no surprise that teams that Kane plays for only go as far as Kane takes them. Why? Because everything runs through Kane. You have to score and turn up in these big games. You are the system. I think the thing with Harry Kane now is his strengths are just as big as his weaknesses. He's physically, he can't run too well. He's very ball dominant. He can't compete with centre halves on sharpness
aggressive
levels.
ones,
He can't. But his strengths are he's an absolute lethal weapon, for sure, and he's a great outlet passer. I feel like we have the same situation with Bruno Fernandes. Everything goes through him. At the end of the season, you're going to look at the stats of Kane, you're going to look at the stats of Bruno, and be like, wow, they carry their football clubs every season. Why are they not winning?
I don't agree with the Bruno comparison.
Yeah, but I hear the Kane thing.
All right, so shout out BR Football, shout out Culture Cams. Thoughts, feelings, just on the Kane bit alone. Is Kane's football teams, are they as good as Kane?
I like the tape because I've never thought of it like that. I think that and it makes sense because he is so bad in the big games and so bad when it gets to finals that his teams aren't able to win because he performs throughout the whole season and he's scoring goals throughout the whole season.
When it doesn't matter almost.
Exactly. And then when it gets to the big games, he can't perform, which is why no team he's ever played for has ever got over the line. They give him almost this role that he tries to take a role that's like Messi or Ronaldo, where it's, that they're the system, but they're able to be the system because when it comes down to it, they win games. They single-handedly can win games, and he single-handedly can't win you big games. So I hear it.
Yeah. I think I completely agree. He put it in a way that I never thought
me too.
about why the team doesn't get over the line, and it's because he is everything in that team. So if he doesn't turn up at the end, like you guys said, it's like where do they find that extra gear?
It's kind of like, I think it was really evident for England in the Euros and the World Cup. In the moments where you need him because of how things are set up, they fell short. He had an opportunity against France in the World Cup. He didn't take it. They lost the game. In the Euros, he had a really bad Euros, and you could see how that impacted how fluid England was, how much they struggled. And then when you put Ollie Watkins in, you put Tony in, things look a lot clearer. So I see that. And I mean, Bayern as well. They lost the league. They hadn't lost the league in how many years? Tottenham didn't win anything.
Amazing. Well,
I hear it.
That was Reacts.
Hot takes.
Hot takes. Oh, yeah, hot
I like
takes.
that little segment.
That's fine.
Good one. Guys, comment down below which of those takes you agree with, which ones you don't like. Let's get I don't know. Let's get 200 likes on this video. We need to get to 8K now since we got to 7
before we go on tour.
Yeah, and if we get to Japan and we're around 8K, you're going to get the most exclusive content.
Oh yeah,
but
Amazing race.
Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.